What's happening today is I've got a whole bunch of new makeup that I've unboxed over on TikTok, and I'm just gonna try it out and see how we go. So I'll give you my thoughts, first impressions, I guess. If you want to see the unboxings of all the new makeup that I've been getting, go over and check me out on TikTok. But anyway, let's get into it. By the way, my name is Sarah. If you are not subscribed to me yet, please do so. It is free. I'd really appreciate it. Let's try and get into some makeup. So I've done my skin prep. We're going to use my tried and tested Tati. We love Tati. I love Tati. Not in a creepy way, I just love her. I actually found her whilst I was going through chemo. Let's try out the Prisme Libre. This is supposed to get rid of my red. So let's see.
This is what that goes in my isn't it? I'm probably putting too much on, but my face be hella red. A little does not go a long way, so that's okay. Probably need more to get rid of this redness.
Not really sure that made much of a difference. Let's go again.
We want redness gone, especially because we're doing a tint. Maybe too much. Givenchy. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's cancel out the red. So obviously I'm not doing a full, beat today. I'm not doing any kind of under painting. I'm not doing any kind of contouring. I am simply going to try these products out. I'm not going anywhere, so I don't really need to be doing much of anything.
I am not really sure if that's done anything. I need a kettle up here in my room. Let's put the Dolce Skin Tint. Let's give her a shake up. We're going to paint her on. So we go heavy around the edges, and then we fill in.
Yes. Remember, this is a skin tint, so it doesn't really need to, it's not really going to cover because it is a tint. But, so, let's start blending, shall we? Being a skin tint, my hands would probably do this better. But we're going to just see how we go. I mean, the idea is to get rid of the redness with the Givenchy, and then just give a nice little smooth covering with the...
Ooh, it's a bit light. Ooh, it's a bit light. But we've got bronzer, so that's all right. Just getting a little extra on and giving her a blend out. In the camera, it looks terrible, but in real life, it doesn't. I probably want it to be a bit more full coverage than that. We're going in with some more. I want to be a bit more coverier. Pounce, pick it up, get it all over the bottom of that, and let's go in. Okay, I think we might be a sponge application type formula. Trust the process. I'm going to go in with the Prisme Libre because I don't have a concealer to try. We're going to load this sucker up. That's the process. You know what? In real life, it's actually not that bad. Oh, she is pretty. Let's warm up the face. Much better. You know what? We're going to take a smaller brush and we're going to put a little bit on the nose and just into the brows. Go a little bit like this. Go a little bit of that pink. Just going to try and get a little bit of colour into my face without going too crazy here. Myself a little shadow. Try and plump my lips up a little bit. Better. We're getting better. Catrice. Ooh. I don't know. Let's do one on each side. We'll see which side looks better. Clearly I'm not going out like this because it's crazy, but I just couldn't decide. I'm gonna try and even myself up. I'm looking a little crazy. Much better. I don't have a, I'm just going to use my Dior lash curler. We're not bad. Vertigo Lift Mascara. That is one coat. I'll close my eyes and it's just hit all the bottom. That's fucking awesome. I like it. So let's just see if it's buildable.
I've already got it away myself. Yeah, it hasn't come to my lips.
She's buildable. Let's do lip. I didn't try this. Oh, well, I have to try this. Let's let the lashes dry, then we'll try that. Not really sure this is going to be my color. Not my color, but it goes on like water. So it's a tint, I think. Oil in water tint. Not bad, not bad. Let's get this off. I feel a little crazy, but that's okay. We're trying makeup on. It's okay to look crazy when you're trying makeup on. Let me just say that. the flash stick. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. We need to diffuse. We need to diffuse the harsh lines. You got to blend this straight away. Oh my God. I am not liking the blush position, situation. I'm loving the Dior flash stick. Like, I'm loving it. I wonder if I can build it up a little bit. I feel like you could build it a little bit. You got to work quickly. I like it. I've put too much blush on. The placement is not it. I am going to diffuse some of this blush down. So yeah, what do you guys think? I like the lip now that it's a bit diffused, but I think I like this is my favorite. This will go into my everyday makeup routine, and I want to try it out with like the rest of my makeup that I usually use. This was a bit blotchy, but I think that was purely because of how I did my makeup today. So usually I like the Dior formula, so this I know I'll definitely be using that again. This I'll probably give away. I'm not a big fan of primers anyway, but I did think this would be all right with just trying to get rid of the redness. I'll probably have to look back at the video to see if that actually did anything. I'm not really sure. I'm going to be honest, I'm not really sure. So I'll probably just give that away. This is okay. Definitely not my color and not enough coverage. So, but I'm going to give that another go. I mean, you got to try things out a few times before you like decide yay or nay. I think sometimes you can find a product that you just like this. I loved the flash stick. I know when I first tried this, I was like, shit, that set really quickly. But I only swatched it. I didn't put it on my eyes. But I think this is going to be really, really good. I liked this initially, but it's very messy. It's very wet. Didn't feel wet going on, but it's very wet, so I kind of got it everywhere, so I'll have to be a bit more careful with that. So as far as user friendly for me, maybe not. Love the Catrice. That's very pigmented. I am not a makeup artist, so this is going to take a bit of, you know, getting used to for me because it is so pigmented. Oh, the Gucci lip. I love the way it feels. Just I'm just not keen on the color. That's pretty much it. Just not keen on the color. Anyway, it doesn't look too bad. Like, you know, once I kind of fluffed around a bit with it, it doesn't look too bad. I don't know, you let me know what you think. So I think I'm just gonna have to go through, try a couple of them again using my full like makeup routine, see how we go. But as a first impression, I don't know, I just didn't really like this. That's it. Everything else I'm gonna go through and give another go. Hopefully you like this video. I did a full declutter of my room. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, like I said, please consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao, bye.